Hello everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Andy. This week we're going to be cooking sweet corn and coriander fritters. Now we'll move on to the ingredients that we're going to use today. Okay, so the ingredients that you're going to be using today is fresh corn. Preferably use fresh corn rather than tin corn, as the tin corn has a higher water content and will make your fritters a bit more mushy than usual. So always use fresh corn where possible. We've got some fresh coriander, we've got some diced onions, we've got eggs, plain flour and baking powder. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to put everything into the food processor. Okay, we're going to start by putting half of the corn into the food processor. Then we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Always make sure you check the seasoning. And then what we're going to do, we're going to blitz this on a high speed. When it's blitzed, this should be the consistency of the frittata mix. Pour that into a bowl. Then we're going to add the rest of the corn, and this will help with the texture of our corn fritter mix. Mix that in thoroughly. And then we're about ready to cook. So if you follow me to the pans, we'll start the cooking process. Okay, so onto the cooking process. First of all, we're going to get a pan with some olive oil in and get that to a medium heat, not too hot. That's because we don't want to burn it. I like to spray some pastry cutters with a little bit of spray oil and then place those in, warm those up for 30 seconds. The metal will conduct the heat, so we'll get a cooking. The corn fritters will cook on the outside as well. So what we're going to do next, we're just going to add a couple of spoonfuls of the fritter mix. And then we're just going to let those sit there for a minute or two. Okay, so after these have been in the pan for 3-4 minutes on a medium heat, we're going to take them off, take the molds off. That should keep them in a nice circular shape. And we're just going to flip them over when they're nice and golden brown. And give them maybe 2 or 3 minutes on this side. You want to take it till it's at least the same colour on the bottom. You don't need to cook it through, as we're going to finish them off in the oven. So you can just start to see the edges are browning off. We'll give that another 30 seconds. As you can see on this one, it's colouring up nicely. Alright, once this is done, put onto a lined baking tray. and then start the process over again. Okay, when we finish the cooking process, we're going to put them into our preheated oven at 120 for approximately 4 or 5 minutes. And then after that, they should be ready to serve. I'll give you a hint or a tip on how I like to eat mine. Yeah, we'll see you in a minute. Okay, so after 5 minutes, your fritters will be ready. So I'm just going to run through with you quickly something that I like to have my fritters with. It's a personal preference, but you can change it and mix it up and have it however you like. So just 2 fritters on the plate. And then I like to have mine with bacon. It's a perfect brunch recipe. Poached eggs. This also works really well with smoked salmon if you don't like bacon. And then we're just going to finish it with a bit of smashed avocado. Now with the smashed avocado, all I've just added in, as you can see from here, is a bit of salt and pepper, some Worcestershire sauce, Tabasco sauce, freshly squeezed lime juice and some chili. It's best to use the ripe avocado, as the not so ripe ones have a higher water content, or a moisture content, sorry. So we're just going to put a quenelle of that on there. So just work the avocado in the shape of the spoon. Finish the eggs, pinch of salt, some cracked black pepper, and there we have it, sweet corn and coriander fritters. If you've got any questions or queries in regards to the recipe, please follow the link and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you tune in next time.